Alrighty, welcome back to the Paragon Performance Podcast. We are joined here today with our two very special guests, Corey and Patrick. How's it going, guys?
Good.
It's a Monday.
It is a Monday. I guess we've kind of had both of you guys on separate times, but this would be like the first time together, so it'll be kind of interesting to get both of you guys together. But I guess just quick intro for maybe somebody that doesn't know. Who are you guys? What do you guys do? All that good stuff.
I'm Patrick, and I'm an engineer. I design parts and work at Paragon.
A lot of the parts on the website are because of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you don't like him, it's his fault.
Yeah. Feel free to email Corey.
Exactly. And I'll give it to David.
It's just one big circle. We just keep referring people back to different people.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I guess are we at the end of February now?
End of February.
Kind of coming up into spring.
Supposedly. Sometime.
I'm looking outside. We have snow outside as of the last few days, and I think we've got some more coming Wednesday night or Thursday.
Yeah, it was 66 degrees on Tuesday, snow on Friday, 62 this coming Friday. It's Iowa.
Yeah, it's probably snow again after that.
Yeah, bipolar weather. So I guess what's everyone's favorite part of kind of the slow season here been?
I mean, it is kind of nice to have like a break. There's not a lot of cars in the shop.
Yep.
And slow down, organize stuff, clean stuff, kind of breathe for a moment. But yeah, it's getting to the point where you're like, all right, I'm ready. Like,
we know it's coming.
Yeah.
It's a calm before the storm, as we've got one car torn down in the shop, another one getting ready to get twin turbos on it, another one just dropped off for full track build, and then we have 2 or 3 on the books for superchargers. So it's like we know what's coming, and that's just the beginning.
Yeah, and it seems like every year we time it so springtime we have like a new product release, like something comes out and then it just gets busy or a big shipment comes in. So
yeah, we have that container that's supposed to be here, I assume, in March, by the end, maybe.
Yeah. So we'll actually...
That's got your new parts on it.
Yeah, my new parts from that behind the engineering video we did probably 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They finally showed up. So I think in that video I talked about how like sometimes projects take a while. This is a good example of it taking a little longer than expected.
Yep.
Yeah. No issues. It just
took a minute.
That's how it is.
Yeah, that video was a while ago.
Yeah.
We make like an update video of it's here. Pat's just his hair is short. Like in that video is long.
It's gray. Put some like AI aging on me.
Yeah. It's finally here.
It's here.
And by the way, the C9 gets released tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we finally have wide body side skirts.
Oh man. Well, yeah, that's an exciting part we've been waiting on a while. That's that, and then it kind of matches the front lips, right?
Yep.
With the kind of aggressive little winglets there off to the side, something different.
I think we're gonna sell those together.
Okay.
100% sure. But yeah.
I think we should. Jeremy, if you're watching this, we're selling them together.
Yeah. I can't remember what we did. They might
I don't want to mismatch.
I think they're coming in the same package.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure.
We'll see him when we see him.
Yeah. We'll make that decision then. Okay. Well, yeah, that'll be exciting. I know ever since kind of we teased that in some of those videos, we've been getting a decent amount of inquiries about them. I know that's, the ZR1 stuff, that's all cool, but like I like the Z06, those big side skirts, because there's really not a lot of whole other options out there.
Yeah, that's in my opinion, the disappointment with Z06 E-Ray and ZR1 and ZR1X. They use the same front lip in the side skirts, essentially. I mean, we figured out the Z06 and Z07 side skirts are a little bit different, but unless you have them side by side, nobody's going to know. And they look good from the factory, but there's just no options. And there hasn't been for about 3 years now going on. Compared to the Stingray, there are countless front lip options, countless side skirts options. So I just feel like that was a product that we weren't too worried about because they looked really good from the factory, but it'll be nice to finally have something on the market.
Yeah, for sure. We'll have the wide body lights. I mean, those just
showed up.
week.
Yeah,
So
that's a big
exciting.
one. Yeah, those will be cool. I guess why hasn't there been, like you said, like there's tons of Stingray options out there for front lips and side skirts? Why hasn't there been that many with like the Z06 or wide body cars? Do you guys?
I mean, it took a while for people to actually get a hold of Z06s. I mean,
Yeah.
You got yours like a year into it?
Yeah, it was.
And you were pretty early as like far as like people getting Z06s.
Yeah. I think mine and the shop Z06 were probably
was
about
around
the
August.
same week or so. Yeah,
Because we got our first one in January. It was Stevens.
Yeah.
Was that 23 at that point, or would that have been?
That had to have been 23 because they were released in 22. So we had one of the first white Z06s, and then he let us have it for 4 months. But had we not had his car, we wouldn't have started projects until August. So we had a head start, but still, that was 3 years and a month ago. And we're still certain parts for the wide body we still don't have yet, just because it takes time.
Yeah.
As weird as it sounds, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah. And I mean, for like people buying them too, like there was a lot of markup early on. So
Yes. Yep.
now the prices they're more reasonable.
Yeah. Well, have you guys seen how quickly it seems like the ZR1 prices have gone down? The M markups and stuff, like in some of the groups, like remember they used to come, it was coming out and it was like $100,000 over, and they wanted like these ridiculous things. And now, I mean, it's pretty common to see,
well, we got
50
offered
and under.
our ZR1 for $20,000 over, and we still passed on it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, we're not paying over. If they have came down from the 100 to 150 down to 20, and it's only been, I mean, that was July, so it's been 5, 6, 7 months.
Yeah.
I'll wait another few. Like,
Well,
we're not gonna spend more for that. It's just not gonna happen.
I think from the time I like put my order in to actually taking delivery of the car was maybe 3 months. So it's like in 3 months from now, it's like you'll be interested to see, like, you know, the car gets here and you're like, okay, cool. I just paid, 20 over for nothing and threw that money away.
Yeah,
Rather
exactly.
than like I waited 3 months to put the order in and now it's MSRP, or I mean, they're discounting some of the Z06s and E-Rays pretty heavily.
Z06 I saw today, $13,000 off.
Damn.
Off on
Really?
a Z07.
Wow.
Yeah, that was nuts.
That's crazy. I think I saw a video you shared the other day, and it was like the C8 depreciation is going to like feed families. Like,
Oh my gosh.
can you imagine when they're like in just a few years when they're like 40, 50 grand?
If you'll be able to
not
get
less?
a C8 Stingray for $40,000 in 2 years, I mean, when the C9 comes out, that's just going to hurt him even more.
Oh, they're going to be a dime a dozen.
And what? Because Grant his was 60.
I think so. Yeah.
So Grant was 60, and I think I saw one at like 58.
Yeah. So they're like high 50s
So
now. Like
20 or 21 by the time 2030 gets around, a 10-year-old C8.
Oh, they're going to be
30. We're going to have high schoolers in a C8 Stingray.
That's crazy.
As crazy as that sounds,
Yeah.
because some parents will spend that 30 or 40 grand on a car. They will, especially if you were like down south or West Coast or Florida.
Yeah.
It's high schoolers are going to have C8 Stingrays.
It's way cooler than my high school car.
I had a 99 Cougar.
I had a Dodge Neon.
I had a Lexus ES300, little family
Yeah.
sedan. I think it was sick.
I did
98.
I almost bought a C4 Corvette in high school. My dad said he wasn't going to let me make that mistake. So I didn't buy a C4 Corvette.
Look at him now.
Yeah.
Got the Corvette.
He
Yeah,
just
you
said if
finally got it.
Yeah, he's like, you're not buying a C4 of all models. It's not going to be that one.
It's probably for the best.
Some of the best choices he made me do forcefully.
Crazy parents sometimes know best.
Yep.
Oh man, yeah, no, that's gonna be crazy. Because then, I mean, you throw a couple $1,000s in parts at them, and you have like an absolute track monster. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just depends on how big you want to go. I mean, we've got a full board send, like the Matt Black car that was just dropped off. I mean, he's spending a pretty penny.
Maybe not quite that much.
He's
but
$50,000 to $60,000, but I think
Yeah,
he bought a
that's-
Stingray for 60 to 70, and then throwing another 60 into it, so he's in it for 120.
Yeah,
He's at it for a Z07,
yeah.
and he's gonna have a full track built Stingray that we haven't even touched tuning yet.
Yeah,
So that would be another $5,000 for flex fuel tuning.
yeah. We have that car in there that we're doing twin turbos on. Are you guys? How do you guys feel about that?
I'm excited since, other than Steven's E-Ray, I haven't really been around a twin turbo C8, so it'll be cool to see how it drives differently, and the noises are so good.
Yeah, turbo noises are way better than supercharger noises, without a doubt. End of discussion. Nothing beats a super or a twin turbo noise, especially after hearing Stevens at Bash last year. It was just, I've never heard a C8 that sounded that good.
Yeah.
It's like the like turbo whistle with that like American muscle V8 is pretty cool. I'm excited to
Yeah, I actually have Cliff might be buying Steven's E-Ray.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
All
Yeah,
right.
Cliff
Okay.
messaged me on the weekend asking to buy mine because I had posted a video about what's coming next, and I'm like, well, you can buy it, but I need to wait, and it's going to be 8 to 12 months.
Corey's like, sold.
Yeah, I'll even deliver it.
Has a taillight warranty.
Yeah, no, so he offered to buy mine, which I thought was neat, and then I texted him today. I'm like, you can buy mine. It's going to be a minute till the next all-wheel drive comes out. But if you're wanting one, Steven's willing to sell you his, and in my opinion, his is a far better build mechanically than mine ever will be. So, I mean, he went from supercharger to twin turbo, full Lingen filter built, full built engine.
No expense spared.
No, not. I mean, he's $250,000+ into that car.
Carrie might be listening.
Oh, she knows. she is well aware. As Steven says, he has the car, she has the horses. And sometimes horses are more expensive than cars.
That's a fair trade-off.
Yep.
They both like horsepower.
Yeah.
Somewhere in here I got somewhere there's
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
There
a
we go.
conscious sound
Had
effect. So Cliff might buy Steven's twin turbo E-Ray because Steven will have the ZR1X, and then the Lamborghini shows up here in a few months. And
Okay.
he's like, those are plenty of car for me. I don't need multiple Corvettes.
Yeah. That's yeah. You would sell the E-Ray?
Oh yeah.
What would you get?
What would you get?
Whatever the next all-wheel drive one is. So if it's Z06X or Grand Sport X, or if they just put the bigger engine in the E-Ray, then it would be that one. But no, I'm good for a new car about every year or 2 years max, because there's just too many cars out there I want to enjoy, and I'm not going to stick to one thing. So I think one more Corvette, and then after that, I'll be done with Corvette and try to go to Porsche or Aston Martin, something like that.
Boo.
You're on my side.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
But it's like with these, it's our everyday. Like,
yeah.
it's
they
really,
do.
it takes a lot for me personally to be excited. And it's not because they're not great cars, but it's just every single day we're in them, around them, driving them, modding them.
We're spoiled.
Yeah, for sure.
It's hard to beat the value though. I mean,
No, you cannot beat the value.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. But what Corvette would you buy? Or what is, if it's not out yet, what would you like to buy?
I mean, I would probably get a Stingray and do like a mild track build on it.
Sure.
Yeah. But I think that's where I'd go. I'd love a Z06, but
You would take a Stingray over a Grand Sport?
I mean, I don't know what a Grand Sport is yet. But
With the rumored information that we have, it's a wide body with a 6.6 or 6.7
I would definitely take that. Yeah.
over the okay.
Yeah, but I'm cheap, so I'd go with the Stingray.
Well, give it a few years, it might be well affordable.
Yeah.
I guess, like Pat said, the cost to performance you're getting, even with some of the higher trim levels, like ZR1, ZR1X, and that sort of stuff, like, that is kind of cool.
Yeah. Especially when you compare it to other models, and that's what the moto's been since 2020. You get the best bang for the buck.
Yeah, that's
When you're
That's
comparing a ZR1X quarter mile time to $1 million plus cars, it's a little crazy.
that's And when we go down to Florida, will we see he'll have hopefully the X by then? Maybe.
I should.
Okay.
As of today, waiting on some information from our contact at Bowling Green, and there's some information I cannot release because I'm not even supposed to know it, but it should be on a truck tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So fingers are
So,
crossed. I will have a phone call in the morning, and then it will go down to Florida. They should have it in a few days. They'll do the PDI. So best case scenario, Steven might have it Tuesday, Saturday, if not that following Monday. And then he'll have the car, let's say worst case Monday, he'll have from Monday to Monday to plan on doing
all the stuff.
Yeah, he'll do the catless downpipes he's having made by Fab Speed. He bought a titanium Z06 exhaust for it, thinking it'll work on the ZR1. The intake, he's got drag radials lined up, swapping his Recaros over to the ZR1X. And I don't know, I'd have to check my email list. There's more in there than I can keep track on.
Like usual, Steven,
Like
a
usual.
pretty long list.
Yep. It's been many hours every day talking to him about this car since we located it last week or the week before.
Okay. Yeah, I was surprised they've like delivered a few. Like I saw the Texas 2K guy got like a
He
white
just
one
got
with
his.
the
Everybody's
frills.
is white.
Yeah.
If you're buying a ZR1 or an X, don't be white, please.
Please,
That's
please
all
get a
we
different
see.
color.
Wheelers, white. Storby's, white. Texas 2K, white. The one girl that was in the video, white.
Yeah,
Stevens is white. The other two we've had in the shop, white. So if you want a rare car, don't buy white.
Just get the green's kind of grown on me.
It's pretty cool.
Wide body, the green looks best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
look-
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
What color would you get?
Ooh.
Well, they got rid of your favorite.
Yeah, they got rid of the Riptide Blue, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
I mean, that silver flare that we saw,
Yes,
that Z07,
yeah.
Was it
that
silver flare or blade silver?
blade silver.
Blade
silver.
silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
I
might
was
be.
wrong.
I get them flipped too.
Yep. That was really clean.
Yep. Better than white.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just different.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually liked the wheels on that blade silver one that came in. Like when we saw them when they released them at Bash, on whatever spec they had them on, they were pretty bad. But on that car that rolled
It
up
worked.
outside, it actually surprisingly was not bad.
It was a choice.
Like some angles they look really cool. Some angles I can see like,
They were
Yeah,
better
I
than
like
Stingray wheels for like the first 3 years they released Stingrays.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez. Yeah, those are the,
The
first
worst
ever
wheels.
Stingray wheels. Yes.
Garbage.
It's always so funny when I see them on Marketplace for sale. And I'm like, you're not selling those.
I like when those are for sale or when the factory.
well, it used to be like a scam, like all the time. You
Yep.
just see them.
Yeah.
or like
Don't buy these.
Yeah.
It was a scam. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
a takeoff exhaust.
Oh, yeah.
Like people are like $400 for a takeoff factory Stingray exhaust. I'm like, we throw them away. They're not worth anything.
Come to Iowa.
Yeah, honestly.
We'll give you one.
Yeah, you can have one for free. Like,
Yep. Some cases we may pay you to take it. If we
Yeah.
have too many.
I mean, what do they think? Like,
Who knows?
yeah, I got a stock Stingray. I don't know. I just don't like the exhaust. I'd like to put on another stock exhaust, please.
Well, I think most people think that if they take it off a Z51 with AFM and NPP, that they could add the NPP function to a base model.
Yeah,
You can't.
you can't.
You
Okay.
physically cannot add that. So
Okay.
it's pointless.
Yeah. So it's
The only thing you could do is get one gutted and put it back on. That's it.
Not worth your time.
No.
yeah. It's
Absolutely not. Yeah, so we'll be down in Florida for
Yeah.
ZR1 stuff. That's a part that we're going to be releasing end of March now.
okay.
So talk about your kind of little engineering on it. We had the ZR1s in June or July. So we did some testing on it, and then we had Steven and Justin were running pre-production 3D printed intakes for a minute. I was just in Atlanta doing media with Keith. So they have production units. So talk about your kind of engineering side on that. Was this easier or harder than TO6?
I mean, Bilal with Even Jury did most of the work, but I think on this one, it was more straightforward, just kind of knowing the process of working with them in the past. So we just got the scans and everything that they needed to do the modifications, because it is different than the Z06.
Correct.
It's similar. You could make a Z06 one fit, but it wouldn't fit properly.
Don't do it.
Yeah, it's one, it's not going to fit properly, and two, the other designs make way more power. And it'll be coupled with some other intake pipes,
Okay.
and that's where a lot of the performance is coming from
Okay.
those parts.
Yeah, because we figured that out down in Florida.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not just the intake itself. It's some of the other components of that system then.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Because I think I saw somebody did with a ZR1 tried to fit. Like
There's a few
Z06.
individuals that have claimed that the Z06 intake can go on the ZR1. And while, like Pat was saying, you can make it work, it's not advised because we did that and it didn't make the power that the production unit is.
Yeah.
It did not fit properly. It wouldn't bolt on the bracket. It sit out too far. There's a lot of things that we did that for testing to see if we could make it work. And we essentially established it couldn't. And if it could, we would have released this part 8 months ago. So that took the essentially different design approach where it comes out more towards the inlets that go to the turbo, and then I just call them turbo inlet pipes.
Yeah.
But I think that inlet pipes are technically after that. But yeah, so totally different design. We had some good results in Florida that we still cannot release yet.
Yeah.
But you were there,
Yeah.
Michael was there, Wheeler was there, and we were all a little shocked,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah. I love that we posted that kind of like vlog video of not showing numbers and just all the people mad in the comments. Like it reminds me of like Pro
Yeah.
Charger when we went drag racing with Pro Charger.
Yeah.
You got to build some hype, people. Come on.
Yeah, all
I
right.
mean, we'd like to share the info, but,
Oh, absolutely.
we can't
Yeah,
yet.
we've
Yeah.
had the number since September of 25, and we
Yeah.
can't talk about them.
We have to validate it. We need to go
Yeah.
out and do the drag runs and everything. Like we don't want to share the cake until it's fully baked. And
Yeah.
we're still there. It
We're
takes,
not just giving you the recipe.
yeah, like I said with my project, some of these things take a bit longer.
Yeah.
Well, and that's where what we're doing this time that we hadn't done in the past. I mean, the Stingray, they released it without any partnership built up yet. And then they didn't even know that there was a difference from coupe to convertible. So that kind of started our relationship. Then Z06, we did as much testing, and I would say to some points overly testing, where we had all the numbers in same time, September of 23, but we didn't release it till January 24 because we're like, we want to have them on cars, we want to run them, we want to make sure it's okay. Send it down to Florida to Matt. He did 60 to 130 runs, drag racing, owner's reactions, and all that. And then now we're doing a similar approach, but taking it one step further. We're renting out Bradenton drag strip.
Yep.
We're going to have both lanes there. We'll have two or three ZR1s, one ZR1X. And then we're going to essentially go from the cars that are modified with and without the intake, go back and forth with it. That way we can ideally try to capture that 60 to 130 time difference, because I think with the power that it's adding, it's going to make the tire spin a little too much. And that's kind of the worry. Luckily, we have some drag radials to play with, but I'm curious what that 60 to 130 speed or even that quarter mile trap speed difference is going to be with and without the intake.
Yeah.
So, and we're fortunate that we have customers willing to drive from Atlanta and South Carolina and meet us in Florida and go do some drag racing for a day.
Yeah. Should be fun. It's going to be a busy day. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a lot of intake
Yeah.
swapping.
Yeah.
We don't get into like midnight, have to be back at the track by 10, fly out the next day at 7. It's going to be busy.
Hopefully the weather's good.
No,
Yeah.
no Disney World this trip.
No Disney this trip. I've got the rain date. If it rains Tuesday, then we'll stay Wednesday.
Okay.
So I've got that tentative back plan, but we'll see.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
have all that information and then release ideally the numbers mid-March and then release the pre-order of the intake by end of March, I think is the goal.
Okay.
So, and they're exclusive to us for a minute.
Okay.
So that'll be
Cool.
nice.
Yeah.
So if you want a ZR1 Eventuri intake, you got to buy it from Paragon. We've got a little bit of R&D in this, a
Yeah.
lot of time, a lot of expense. That is fortunate that they're willing to allow us a good amount of time with exclusivity for it. And the cars were limited essentially when we started this. I mean, there was less than 100. I think there was like 110.
Yeah.
But they've been pumping them out.
Yeah. Yeah. They've been pumping them like crazy. I feel like it's exciting being a part of this. Like it's like the Z06 all over again. Like the numbers are crazy, and it's like
we
gonna
didn't
be-
believe it.
it's
until
gonna
we
be like
did it
the
again and
Z06.
again.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like the Z06 where people are gonna see those numbers and be like, "There's no
They won't
way,"
believe
and then
us.
they put it on the car and feel
Yeah.
it, and they're like, "Okay, all right, yeah,
Well, and hopefully the drag numbers will kind of support that. And people
Yeah.
will be like, okay, that's, because you can tweak a dyno run and
yeah,
make it.
yeah,
You can make it in your favor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can do a glory run, change some things or whatever. So it'll be cool to have this along with the dyno numbers.
yeah,
Well, that's part of the benefit on us doing the dyno that we did. We didn't even do it at our facility.
yeah,
We were down in Florida at Westune. We used their dyno, Wheeler's car. We had no control over anything. We were just physically putting parts on and off. It was not climate controlled.
Oh, it was
No.
so hot.
It was so hot, so humid. It was terrible. So we had essentially the worst case conditions we possibly could, but we had the results that we did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I loved. I saw somebody comment. And they're like, "That's the lowest baseline I've ever seen on a ZR1." And I'm like, "Yeah, you see how hot it was outside there?"
Yeah.
well, that's why we always do a baseline. You need to establish where the car is that day and
Yeah.
work on it that day.
Yep.
You can't take pre-baselines, and there's so many times we've had clients that have baselined in April, and then they go to do something mid-July, and they're like, "My car makes less." I'm like, "Well, it doesn't work."
Yeah.
There's a lot of changes. Fuel
Yeah.
is huge for changing. yet alone time of the year.
Yeah, I'm excited. Is there any other like projects or things like that you guys are excited for besides ZR1 Eventuri?
Wide body arrow.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yep.
that's gonna be cool.
They
Yep.
released that at they teased it at PRI
Yeah.
on the Stingray, that diffuser.
Yeah. So Ferris is coming out with
Mhm.
that stuff. That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the next big one. And then we're working, met with HKS at PRI.
Yep.
So now we've got a set of pre-production
Yeah.
coilovers on your car we just put on, just waiting on some nicer weather to
Yeah.
get some driving, but
Yeah.
we'll essentially have a coilover that can be more street track or track focused if we see fit with that and the demand that retains front lift.
Yeah.
That's
which-
not $10,000.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool.
I'll be excited to hear what you think, especially if we go back to NCM
Yeah.
and we just get another torrential downpour.
Oh no!
You can just
Oh,
see
no.
how well
Oh,
it
no.
handles because you've been there.
Yes.
Just not in dry conditions.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, right behind Pat. That
That was the day you really were glad you were behind the wheel of an E-Ray.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, the
I just-
all-wheel drive, nice.
I found that PDR the other day and watched that, and it gave me a good chuckle. So yeah, that was yeah. Hopefully no rain at this upcoming NCM event. So
Which I think that's something we need to touch base on.
yeah.
So NCM Bash 2026.
Yep.
Rob and I have done it for the last 3 or 4 years. You came with us last year.
Yep.
What was your I think you flew in Thursday night or Wednesday night?
Yeah, I think Wednesday.
Maybe it was Wednesday. And then you
Yeah.
were there Thursday, Friday, and then you took off Saturday because I think you went back to Nashville.
Yeah.
So what was your opinion? You're there first time. What were your expectations versus what you had? Like, what were the results?
I guess I kind of went in. I didn't have a huge like expectations or knowing what it was going to be like, so I was surprised. I thought it might be a little bigger. I'm not sure, like
Sure.
people
Yeah.
wise. I was hoping that we would have got some bigger announcements from GM at that.
We got a green.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, and they
two
didn't even
colors.
Yeah, so and they didn't even show the colors on an actual car. We
Yeah.
just had
Yeah.
the little samples. So that was a little disappointing there. But I thought the event was really cool just to see the people that we know, like Steven, Michael, all those guys. Hanging out at our booth was fun just to meet people and talk. But as like a business, I didn't think it was, we didn't gain any sales there. I
Yep.
mean, as a
Yeah.
business, definitely a loss on the
It's a big
on
loss.
the trip.
Yeah.
Like it was fun. Like if I was going on my own dime, yeah, sure, I'd go. It's fun, especially if you could do a factory tour, go
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
track, do that kind of stuff. 100% would do that. But yeah, business wise, like not something I'm like, yeah, that makes financial sense to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lose money every single time, and it's never been the intention to go to an event like that to make money, but it's obviously would be nice to break even.
Yeah.
But it's also just a lot of time. And Rob and I have touched base on this in the past. At the first year we went, we left Wednesday after work and then set up for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and left to come back Saturday night. And then every year we've moved that sooner. So the last year we left Tuesday morning. That way we had Wednesday to recover and relax, set up the booth and just kind of recuperate ourselves. We're there Thursday, Friday, Saturday we tear down, we spend the night again, and then we come home Sunday. But it's like that's essentially a whole week to then come back Monday, unload, and get back into the jam of things. And it's a lot for little reward. And it's not that the people there aren't valuable. It's really nice to see the same people and
Yeah, absolutely.
connect with them. And even anytime we're there recently, when we were just at Autocross, we had a couple clients, hey, are you going to be at Bash? And we're like, yeah, we should be. But it's just not worth the time, really. So, but we are going,
Yeah.
but we're going to be across the street doing what we kind of all were wanting to do in the first place, which is performance based.
Yep.
We're going to be at the track. So we'll be doing HPDE Wednesday, Thursday. I think you guys are signed up for Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm signed up Thursday as well. And then we'll have the winning formula guys, maybe Varus, to be determined. They're Wednesday and Thursday. So that way we can be at the track. We, ideally meet some individuals that maybe have been thinking about tracking their cars, or always the goal is to bring people from other models, BMW, Porsche, Mercedes, whatever, to show them how good the C8 platform is. And we're finally at a point now, almost 6 years later, that we have so much support and so many parts out. A lot thanks to you and working with Winning Formula and Varus and everything, that we can finally start showcasing these and show what they do. And we can show them off at an event physically, showing it in person. But I think the results of being on track is going to be more valuable long-term for us to showcase, because we don't have any track content really to be able to showcase anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I agree. So
what do you guys think that's the right choice going into this year? Do you think it's wrong? And clients, let us know in the comments if you had seen us at Bash or not, if you're going to miss us there as a vendor, or what your opinions are. But I know for me personally, it's going to be disappointing that we're not there, but I think long-term, this is what we had always wanted to do.
Yeah. So we're putting the performance in Paragon Performance.
Exactly.
Well, I think it's fortunate that the timing of that works out, that we still can go over to Bash and check things out, say hi to people, and that kind of thing. So,
and that might be how we do it moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, get the best of both worlds.
Yep.
Yeah, it's because obviously, like for us, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun on track. Kind of really testing these cars and all the parts, and like that's kind of what we enjoy. And while some of the customers might enjoy stopping by a Paragon booth, it's cool for us to kind of be able to enjoy it. And then I think, like we talked about, we'll probably stop by Friday maybe.
Yeah, I planned before we head home head up to Indy on Friday, because we have another track event Saturday.
Right after.
So that'll be nice. We're knocking two birds with one stone. We'll still at least be able to be there. And I personally wasn't really impressed with how GM handled things last year. I think it was kind of a miss. And from a business standpoint, I understand why they didn't release as much as they did. It seems as though they're trying to target other events that have a premium client that they usually would not see, and that's why they're going out west to what's that event in California?
Is it Car Week or Monterey?
Monterey,
right?
Yeah.
Something
so
like
that was a very big event for them being at Monterey, and I don't think they really had been there in the past. So I think that is the focus of GM, where they're trying to go to these different things, and not that there's not value at Bash. I mean, it's right there, it's in the backyard. But I could personally even see just going to Carlisle the last 2 years. I think if GM could get out of doing Bash in Carlisle, that they would.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I mean, it's like everybody there pretty much already owns a Corvette, so it's like you already kind of accomplished that.
Yeah.
Like shooting fish in a barrel,
Yeah, and it sucks because in today's day and age, you don't have to go anywhere to see anything. You just open your phone, open your computer, and you're going to see it. And that's brought a lot of value from a worldwide reach, but it's also kind of discredited that value of seeing something new in person that you'd never seen before. And I can respect GM being like, what's the marketing budget of just releasing something online versus packing up the whole team, doing a tent, going to Carlisle, being there for the week, hotel, food, and everything. I mean, we've done the cost just for us to show up, and it's like 15 to 20 grand, yet alone for the GM team.
Yeah.
So could they take that money and put it in some other marketing and get more reach? Probably.
They're probably going to have the Grand Sport there, now that we're saying this. As soon as we pack up and leave on Saturday, they're going to be like,
this.
They're going to be like, Grand Sport's for everyone.
It'll be like the Ellen show. You get a Grand Sport.
Yeah. Oprah, yes.
Yeah, well, and that was kind of another thing, is they used to talk Friday and Saturday. Now they're only talking Saturday. So it's like a lot of your audience based on, I mean, you were there last year. We've been there every year. Saturday is a dead day. By 10 a.m., we're ready to pack up and go.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are caravanning out of Bowling Green Saturday, where Friday's your main day. So why are they pulling away from that main target focus day? I mean, we had that Conti delivery on that Friday. And that it was just huge. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of people for Joe's delivery. And to push that to Saturday, I'm just curious again, the value that they're seeing that Bash brings may not be the value that it's worth it really anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. I do want to see, it'd be cool if they had that concept, those two like concept cars.
Yeah,
Have you
like
seen those?
hyper car.
Yeah,
whatever.
those things traveling around. I'd love to see those in person.
Yeah, it'd be
Those
neat
things
just to
look pretty
see.
cool,
Yeah.
but I like you said, I'd be surprised if they would even bring them, because last year they had the C06 GT3R, the like race car there, along with like their lineup. But I mean, like you said, it was kind of interesting. Like they released the 26 interior change all like online.
Yeah,
like,
2 weeks later.
Why would you not have, a brand new 26 interior, like
A brand
green
new 26
with the new color, like
Roswell
there.
green there, and it's done, and showcase it. It's not like they didn't have the cars already done.
Yeah.
Like, they did.
Yep.
But is the value there?
I guess that's
Obviously it wasn't. And then even though like the Grand Sport comes out, if it's all the rumors we think, it has a new engine. Okay. Like you have that out there. Is it really going to show any different? Like it's not going to be a new body.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So different front lip, side skirts, and a spoiler, maybe?
Yeah, the different color and the package,
Yeah.
the retro package on it. Like,
Yeah, with the stripes on the
yeah,
front, right? Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be so funny watching this back, and they did like release some
that'll
crazy
be
thing.
huge.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a test drive in a Grand Sport.
Oh, I'd love to be wrong.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
And then next year we go and there's nothing.
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
They don't even show up.
Yeah, that was their last year. So yeah, I mean, we'll that's just something we had to decide as a business, and
Yeah, I agree.
it's something we're again wanting to be more track focused and track oriented, and
Yep.
working with the winning formula guys on stuff. It's a area in which we need to focus on a little bit more, and we have all the stuff to do it. So why not do it now?
Yeah.
'Cause if we don't do it now, somebody else is.
Yeah,
I think that was really the one event I wanted to touch on, because we've been having a lot of people ask, and we Paragon have not made an official statement on it yet. So there's your official statement.
We'll be there just across the street. So
Yeah, come to
Yeah.
the track.
come to the track.
yeah.
It'll
Come
be
stop
cool.
by,
Yeah.
because I think they can like roll.
They can
through,
sign a
right, to
waiver.
come,
Yep.
like through and see
Mhm.
and hang out on the. They have like a nice little observation deck
Yep.
up top, so.
Yeah,
kinda
you
cool.
may have more fun at the track than you do past.
I mean, honestly, yeah, that'd be. Yeah, I'm sure we'll probably make a post and figure out what times Friday and Thursday and all that kind of stuff we'll be doing
Yep.
stuff, and kind of post that so people know. But Putnam, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
That's
Putnam
kinda
right after. That's
another
more of a
little track
personal
day.
thing. I
Yeah.
am I'm talking to Shannon at NCM, trying to see about renting the track and doing like a customer appreciation day.
That'd be cool. I know we've
So,
talked about that.
It's been a couple years we've discussed it. And again, it's like if we're wanting to be more track focused, maybe this is the year that we rent it out. And David's got a lot of experience doing it with his prior company and having it be a really good big deal. I mean, I think they had like a $5,000 winner prize. I don't know what class that was or how we
Yeah.
would class that out with the Corvettes, but I think if we could open the track for the full day and then maybe even do an autocross for
Yeah.
the day and a car show for the day, kind of do a 3-for-1 thing. I don't know if weekend would obviously be generally better for everybody. Weekdays a lot cheaper,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I just got to figure out their schedule on what openings they have, because I'm sure all the prime dates that everybody would want are already taken.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's something we've been wanting to do, just do a true customer appreciation, and no better track. There's closer tracks to us, but no better track to do it than NCM is kind
Yeah,
of a
you're
good
right
meeting
there.
grounds.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's something we may or may not do.
Yeah.
I got to figure out some details this week.
I saw you're maybe doing Tail of the Dragon this year.
Yeah, so I'm doing Tail of the
Personal or
Yep. So personal, Tail of the Dragon. I've got Justin ZR1, Steven ZR1X, Hadrian's track built Stingray we did, Jason's twin turbo we're building now, Alan Hilgerson Z06 we did, Michael Sorby Z06, Vinny's GTD Mustang, and I think there's one more coming. It might be a 4GT.
wow.
So we'll have a
Good
good
lineup.
Hey.
we'll have a good little crew.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
I was like, well, if we're gonna do it, let's do it. So it'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool.
Yep,
Yeah, I
so-
think I get back like I think that event starts on Monday and I get back like that Sunday from the cruise. So
Just fly right to
yeah, right.
wherever
I'm
Pigeon
just-
Forge.
Yeah,
You can meet us there.
Okay, yeah, so it's right.
You just
Yeah.
won't have a car.
Yeah, just walk the tail of the dragon.
Yeah, I'd say there's probably a car or two.
I probably,
that you could ride in.
yeah. But
Pick your Corvette or your GTD Mustang or your Ford GT.
I'll let you do all the more race car, tail of dragon, that sort of stuff. My speed, Corvette Invasion, car show.
Yeah, that's,
Texas. That's right up my alley.
Really.
I got my boomer board and lawn chair ready to go, dude.
Right.
What about you? Are you got any events like you're going to this year? Or?
Just the ones we've got going on.
Really? Okay.
So I would like to do a Paragon track day at the track out in Omaha because you can rent that dirt cheap, and I think that'd be awesome for all of us to go out there, especially if David ever gets his project car finished.
He
probably
got 2 months.
He should probably get that finished and then take it there and make sure that everything's operating good.
Because I think we can rent that on a Sunday for like $2,000.
Oh, I think it's less.
I think
than that.
it was. I thought it was like a couple $100 maybe.
Yeah,
it's pretty. Yeah,
like I would say all of us could go out there and have.
I think they're just about to the point of paying somebody to come out and use it at this point.
Yeah, it might cost us a couple blowouts because we've had a couple clients with blowouts there, but
I hear like 50-50.
Yeah,
like
some people are like it's fine.
Yeah, and then other people are like it's the worst track ever.
I mean, Nehru was running his Corvette there and he had no issues. So.
Yeah.
I just remembered last year or the year before we had a Corvette client call me up and he's like, I need a wheel ASAP. I just blew one and I met him here on the weekend and gave it to him and he left. So I'm like, well, that's not a good sign. But no, you enjoy your invasion. Have fun with that. I love that for you.
You're going back to Round Fellows, right?
Yes,
I fly out next week.
Next week?
Yeah. God.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So I fly. Oh my gosh, February's gone. Yeah. So I fly out Thursday and then doing level 1 with Michael.
Okay.
So we've got level 1 Friday, Saturday, fly back Sunday, and then that Monday we leave for Florida.
Okay. Dang, that's awesome. I'm jealous. I'm
that'll
excited
be
to
fun.
just hear what you think of level 1.
Yeah, because I had the E-Ray owner school signed up, but I'm like, I've already done 3 owner schools. Do I really need another one? So it would have been nice to go on track on the E-Ray, but Darcy told me, she's like, you've been here enough. We have notes in your file. Like, you can sign up for level 2. You're good. So I was ready to sign up for level 2, and then Michael pulled back, and he's like, it's a little too much track for me. And then so I was like, all right, well, I'll do level 2 and you do level 1, but that didn't work out. So we are both doing level 1. And I actually just got a video of the course today. One of the instructors is a friend on Facebook, and he saw a post that I made last week. So he actually requested to be our instructor. So now he's sending me the video, and he's like, hey, let me know, call me, and we'll,
sweet.
I can kind of give you the rundown. I'm like, I'm just going to show up.
Is it a different course than what we were in?
Way different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
They
interesting.
They have a bunch of different like layouts there. I was surprised how big it was.
Yeah.
Like how many different tracks.
Well, they had that when we were there because they had that one KTM, that one race car that was there, and then there was that carbon fiber like Pagani.
Oh yeah, they had some crazy
that like
stuff.
hypercar society was
it's
there.
It's not just like a track, like a performance driving school. It was like an actual like club you could join.
Correct.
Like, that these people had houses on, and like
that one had a Red Bull car up in the window.
Yeah, the F1 car. Yeah, that was
sweet.
sick.
Yeah, like if I lived in Vegas, I would just try to work there. I don't think there's any better job in Vegas.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Like twist my arm.
It was pretty hot though.
Yeah.
It was a little toasty.
We were in April.
Yeah.
It was still warm.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took Michael back.
It's like high 80s. I mean,
I took Wistock back his car in July. And when I got out of the parking garage, that was just not good.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah, but I mean, high 80s, that's like 80 degrees higher than it is today. It's a lot warmer.
Yeah, it was warm.
It was 2 degrees when I checked when I got up this morning. So
I mean, I guess to us it was warm because we're coming out of winter, but like we're used to an 80 degree.
Yeah.
It was a little windy, but it was a good time. Yeah, Ron Fellows is like
you
none of
have
us
to go.
can. I mean, I always tell people, it's like I was preaching it for the several years prior, and you guys are like, it's not that good. Come on, and then you go and you're like, okay, that was the best money you can ever spend. And like to the point, I would love to next year, like all of us go out again and see if we can.
So since
round 2,
so we've done owner's school.
You could do level 1.
We could do level 1.
We could do level 1, I think, right?
Yep. So everybody that has already gone could do level 1.
Okay.
And then bring whoever, any of the new employees we have, they would have to do owner school, which I think is still a good introduction.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Learned a lot in that. Like,
oh yeah.
It was a good time.
That'd be fun.
But I'd take more track time.
Oh, absolutely, right?
Correct.
Right, because is it level 2 is where they pretty much just let you go to town,
I heard
right?
level 2 is primarily just like you're at track, come back, review your footage, go on track, come back, review your footage. And the big thing is that you don't have a lead car compared to like owner school. There's a lead car. You're following their line essentially. You're braking where they brake. And now level 1 and level 2, you're out front. So you have no
they
lead.
don't, even in level 1, they don't give you.
I think they do for a little bit.
Okay. All
but
right.
then you don't. I think level 2 is you're out there. And
Yeah,
then I think the instructor's behind you.
Okay.
So they would push you a little bit, which is good. Nice to get, in that particular defense thing. Cause I mean, you're not racing, but
yeah.
I think that's the next step. So we'll see how level 1 is and go from there.
Sweet.
Well, yeah, that'll be, and I can't believe you missed out. You gave up the E-Ray driving school.
I've already done 3 owner school.
Yeah.
That was the whole reason why I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't need to learn anything about the car. And where am I on that regard of needing to do that again? Like I would rather have more track time. It's unfortunate I'm in a Stingray. Like I wish I was in an E-Ray or a Z06 or something, but I will take it in the Stingray because the Stingray is still such a great car.
Just bring some like Varus parts and just real quick,
Well, I've got a meeting set up with Rick Malone when I'm there. I think we're going to have dinner together and I'm going to see like, hey, so I really want to ship you our track car.
Yeah.
And then try to figure out some media and marketing on, give it to your instructors and have fun. Like you guys know what your lap times are on each track and each course.
Yeah.
Do that with our car.
Yeah.
Like here's a full track build send. We do just call it a minute flat with a standard car, but now we're 50 seconds with the track car. Like that's huge on a minute track. And I would love to get their feedback because if anybody has seat time in a C8 platform, it's the Ron Fellows team.
Yeah.
So we'll see what Rick says.
I feel like you'd be able to get pretty consistent times there.
I would think.
Yeah. If they do it that often, like.
Yeah, I would assume because I mean, that's the back of their hand. They just know it like anything.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
I'm going to try and see what it costs because I know it's not going to be cheap.
Yeah.
But I think that if from a marketing standpoint, if we can have that and we can go out there and we can essentially help owners understand how impressive the track built cars that we're doing and using Ron Fellows kind of as the staple, it can't hurt anything.
Yeah.
And then another thing is I would love to take those cars and like, let's take a perfect world would be take the ZR1 and then do our kind of Paragon secret sauce, do it where we just upgrade suspension, seats, because they even pull out the passenger seat when they set their times, and the Varus aero, leave the factory tires, leave the factory brakes. So aero and suspension and go beat GM's times to say, well, look what we can do.
Yeah.
And Aaron is very, very sure that he can do it. So he saw the times and he's like, yeah, I could beat that easily. So I'm like, all right, Aaron, like I love the confidence.
Yeah. Yep.
So, but it's just would show again, not that we are better or know more than GM, but as we've always talked, they have to make the car for a 20-year-old and an 80-year-old.
Well,
we can be more track focused.
Didn't in the lap times, didn't they have the engineers do them?
Yeah, but they weren't.
Let's put Pat in it. So they can be like,
I'm slow.
Paragon's
Paragon's
engineers better than GM's.
No.
Well,
those guys can wheel.
Yeah, that was the whole debate is, from GM's marketing, it was an engineer drove it.
Yeah.
They weren't just your everyday engineer.
No. Yeah.
They have, I think the one guy, thousands of laps at the ring. Like he's not a no Joe Blow.
You're not his first time
you're not
out there.
setting production records if you're just an average guy. You're a talented driver.
Yeah.
So,
this guy was working on CAD files yesterday. Today he's piloting a 1,000 horsepower car around the Nürburgring.
Yeah.
New record.
Yeah, but I would love.
It's Max Verstappen, and he's sitting there like trying to use SolidWorks. How do I do this?
Well, I really do think something. I love the bickering we have with ZR1's better than GTD and GTD's better than ZR1 and all that. And I loved After the Fact and Savage Geese Jack. He did a video and a few others. GT3 RS versus ZR1 versus GTD. And those are kind of your 3 pinnacle cars that everybody's comparing against, even though one has active aero, one's $300,000 Mustang that's not even built by Mustang, and one's built in the same plan as a $70,000 Stingray. And in each review that we'd seen between, I think Car and Driver did it, Savage Geese did it, and somebody else, the ZR1 won in every single time. And they were at Autobahn, which is a relatively small track. And I think they were several seconds faster. And that's where it's like, if the ZR1 is several seconds faster on this small track, throw the ring at it, and it's way quicker than what the engineers' time did. Not that their time was bad, but it would be a lot better.
I love that's always kind of like my go-to whenever somebody will like compare the GT3 RS Nürburgring time to like the ZR1, or like I'll see it on social media. Somebody will post that, and then somebody will comment. And I got Jeremy pretty good with it the other day. He was like doing that, and I'm like, ZR1 was driven by engineers, just by the way.
Well, and that goes a lot for Chevy. I mean, the GT3 RS was built around that track.
Yo, absolutely.
Like, that's their backyard. That's their domain. You can't tell me Porsche can't call the ring up at any time and say, hey, we want to come do testing.
Yeah.
Corvette, we don't have that.
Yeah. Like, it was kind of cool, that video they put out showing like how much kind of work went into the behind the scenes to get those cars over there, the perfect temperatures and everything like that to set those times was kind of cool and unique to see. But
I hope the day comes where somehow, and I think the three companies could work together and it would not bring discredit to any of them, but you have the same track, the ring, with the same driver on the same day with the cars, and say, all right, go.
I think it was Savage Geese's video. They had a lot of like the engineers like from the different
it was
companies
awesome.
there.
Yeah,
And
the factory
it was,
support.
Yeah, it was kind of cool because like, you know,
They want it. They want to be able to prove what they made.
Yeah, the theme of the video was like, yes, like these three cars are kind of like competing against each other, but it was just kind of cool. The whole theme of like cars brought, you know, all these people together to create these like monsters.
Each car is going to target a different audience.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
You're going to have your Porsche guys, and they just want the Porsche because that's really the pinnacle up their car for them. And we've had the fortunate opportunity to be in them and whatnot. And it's a fantastic car compared to the ZR1, where you say, yeah, you're saving quite a bit of money, especially if you can get the cars at sticker, and I'm faster than you, and I can go take it to my dealership down the street and whatnot. And then the GTD is just a very special car, extremely special. And Steven at Tail of the Dragon, I hope I have the opportunity to drive Vinny's GTD. He was like, if I had to choose ZR1 or GTD to drive, I'm going to choose the GTD every single day. It's just more raw and more fun, and it's more American muscle. He's like, now if I want to go and set times, I'm picking the ZR1.
Yeah.
So, I mean, each car has its own purpose.
Yeah.
1,000 horsepower is crazy.
Yeah. With a warranty.
Insane.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
GM took Ferrari and Lamborghini and Pagani and all of them and just slapped them in the face. And like, oh, by the way, it's only $200,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think they are realizing why those manufacturers don't do a mass production car of that power, because they've had constant issues and constraints, and just the carbon fiber alone. Like, they can't, they've had carbon fiber issues since 2020, and now they throw so much on the ZR1. I think that was the worst mistake they ever did, because it limits your production. It's a fallback.
Yeah.
But do like they did on the Z06 and take because they have to have blemished carbon fiber.
Oh, yeah.
So many ZTK wings have to be blemished. What are you doing with them? Paint them. Just make them paintable. Give customers the option.
Can you not do a carbon flash on ZR1?
Nope.
Well, because I guess, the roof and everything, they try to make everything carbon fiber on that thing. Okay. I didn't realize that.
Yep. So let me, because you already have the front lip. It's the same lip as the Z07 and the canards and the side skirts. The wing. Let me get it in carbon flash so I can order a carbon flash car, so you're not as constrained.
That'd be unique too, because when Steven had his 70th with the carbon flash like arrow on it,
it wasn't common.
It was cool. It was clean. Like,
if the day comes that I ever get a ZR1 ZTK, it's getting painted just because it'd be different. It just would not be body color.
No, he wouldn't.
Never.
The color matched vents and
just
boomerangs, everything.
Yeah. Everything white.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
White wheels, white calipers, white interior.
Excellent. There's a guy that did that with the Stingray. Did you see that? The grills.
I remember.
Some kind of country artist, I think.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's
unique. Everybody can do their own build.
Yeah.
What are your goals and What are your expectations and hopes for the Grand Sport? I mean, that's been the talk. We're a couple months away. You're hoping for the engine.
Yeah.
What do you think it's going to price at?
That's kind of where I'm like, where's it going to price? Like, how does it fit into the product line? I still haven't I don't know. I don't have a good understanding of that because it's going to replace the E-Ray. Is it going to go?
Yep.
I mean, if it's less expensive than an E-Ray, then
it should be.
Yeah, but now it's going to start getting close to some high-end like Stingrays. Like you're going to be in the same
Yeah, because I think
price
Stingray's
range.
still like
Yeah.
70 or 72 base.
Yeah, but if you
Okay.
get like a 3LT and put some
Oh, yeah,
options in
you're
it,
at 100
like
easy.
yeah, you're right below an E-Ray. So
So buy a fully loaded Stingray or buy a base model Grand Sport.
yeah, I mean, I know what I would choose. I would
Yep.
choose the performance, but I guess that's there's some people that they don't want that. They just want the fully loaded one.
Yeah, I mean, we had that one guy Stingray. His was like $130,000.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, dude, I love that for you, but
Guy marked every
130?
box possible.
Yeah,
like that's not even a base model Z06 or base model at the time, like E-Ray. Like
Yeah.
the E-Ray started at 105 or 110, and the Z I think was still like 115. But I
Yeah.
was like, you can get a good, like a decent 2LZ
yeah,
E-Ray or Z just
Yeah.
for that. But he wanted the Stingray with everything carbon fiber.
Unique.
Yeah. Very, very high sticker price. I don't think anybody else is going to order that exact spec, but
yeah.
I'm hoping the Grand Sport falls around, call it 99.9. I
Yeah.
think that's always been and where I didn't understand with GM, where and we've talked about this pretty much every podcast, is where you just take the electric assist out of the E-Ray, you take off the mandatory carbon ceramic brakes, and then you have a Grand Sport at less than $100,000. Easy. I mean, it might even be like 95. So the price point to me is there. Now they're putting this new engine in it. Why? Who knows? But they're putting this new engine in it. Like to your point, does that replace the E-Ray? And then they're going to call it the GSX, or are they just going to put the bigger engine in the E-Ray? So then you have Stingray, E-Ray, Grand Sport, Z06, ZR1, ZR1X.
Do you think they would continue making Stingrays?
I mean, it's your entry level car. I think you have to.
Yeah.
I would like them not to, because there's enough of them out there,
Yeah.
and just use the Grand Sport as the replacement for the last. I mean, we're going into it'll be a 27 model year. So 2 to 3 more years.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a long time without a Stingray, but again, you're at a different audience. If a customer is able to spend 70 to 75 grand on a 1LT Stingray,
Yeah.
are they going to be able to spend 95 to 100 on a Grand Sport? That is a big jump.
Yeah.
Now, if you're spending 100 grand on a Grand Sport, you can probably spend 110 on an E-Ray.
Yeah.
And if you're spending 110 on E-Ray, you can spend another 10 on a Z06.
Yeah.
Like after you get to that 100 point, it doesn't
Yeah,
seem
but
like
I mean,
a lot.
it just
I mean,
keeps
maybe
going.
there's a reason like they don't want the Z06 or they don't want the E-Ray, so
Yep.
they'll go for that. So
Yeah. Some
It has value, but it's just a lot of models.
yeah,
just keeps going. Once you hit that 130, you might as well jump up to 200 for the ZR1. And once you're right there, you might as well get
Just
the
get the
ZR1X. And oh man,
Never ends.
do you think they'll like come out? Because like Grand Sport, it's kind of like lower. Do you think they'll come out with anything else like crazy, or are they kind of like ZR1X is king, top of the hill, like they're done after that,
I mean,
right? Like what else could they come out with?
The Zora
yeah,
as a super limited production, but I'm like,
What would that
if
even be?
maybe the ZR1X with active arrow?
yeah, and
Yeah.
somehow a little more power. Like I don't know how you.
As if we need
Yeah.
more.
How much more do you need?
It'll have an inventory on it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe.
But that could be like they're making 100 or 1,000.
Yeah, some
just
kind
to
of
say
limited,
they did it.
like
yeah.
a GTD, like you have to be approved or something like that for it. Which I didn't realize how like limited the GTDs are. Like you can't just go order one.
No,
like a
You
ZR1.
gotta have a application process.
That's crazy.
So it'd be nice for them to do that and then just work direct with the customer, and you have a concierge essentially.
Yeah.
I still firmly believe that we're at a point that I think, especially your higher end, your ZR1, your X's, whatever, should be sold by like a Cadillac dealer,
Yeah.
and take the Toyota approach with that new Toyota GR, GT, or GTGR, whatever it is. It's a Toyota name, but it's sold by Lexus.
Yeah. Yep.
Just to kind of get more of that premium sales experience and that premium service experience. I think Corvette could take note of that, because the sales and service experience on these $200,000+ cars is not $200,000 car worthy.
I talked, I think last week, to a gentleman that was ordering his car, and he literally mentioned, like, brought that up out of nowhere. It was, yeah, he was like, I'm paying, $100-something thousand for a car. And he's like, I kind of expected a different,
No, it's very
experience. And then, I was like, yeah, well, I'm like, it's a Chevy dealership.
Yeah. I mean, is that going to vary like dealership to dealership, probably person to person, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, it could. Like, if you go with some little random tiny Chevy dealership in the middle of nowhere, as opposed to like, Rick Corvette Conti, obviously your experience is going to be like a little different, but I mean, I don't think it's going to be as like,
but I think that's
like a Lamborghini where they bring you into a room and they got the different, fabric samples and here's this one.
And that's the difference where I think if you go to the smallest Lamborghini dealer or the largest one, or the smallest Lexus dealer to the largest one, or Cadillac, like even when I was in GM, there's one GM store that had Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, and they were all in the exact same office. Wow. And just the service advisors alone, the Chevy service advisor, blue jeans and a polo. And then the like Buick is like blue jean, or it was like polo and khakis. And then it went up to the Cadillac. The Cadillac service advisor was in a suit. And that was the difference of service. Like it's all the same brand, but I want the guy with the suit helping me. And they have their own little waiting area. If you go to the Dodge Jeep dealer across the street, the Jeep owners have their own area, their own little seating area, their own this.
It's just ducks everywhere.
But it's just that, and you're paying that price, and at, people call it the poor man's Ferrari and stuff, but you're getting to 200,000+. You have Ferrari owners that are coming down and they're kind of expecting it. And the kid that's doing your oil change on your ZR1 or ZR1X just got done doing a Chevy Cruze and a Spark. He's covered in oil. He's been working outside all day with no heat or no air conditioning.
Yeah.
That's the kid working on your ZR1.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of improvement on the service side of things that hopefully one day we get a better thing for our clients. Fortunately, here we don't really have to worry about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we hear it from our clients.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of give like a cool experience, especially when people do like the turnkey package. Like that's my favorite when they'll like drop the cars off or like have them shipped out here and then come pick them up. And it's always kind of cool seeing like the reactions.
Steven and Michael, who were on one of our, I think it was like our second or third podcast, they said it perfectly and they complimented enough. There is nowhere else in the world that they know of or can think of that offers what we do, where they buy the car, they bring it here. They were here with us for a week with the ZR1s. We're tearing the car apart. We're testing stuff. We're putting it on the dyno. We're validating lowering options. They're able to go back to the warehouse essentially with a shopping cart. And then they're bringing parts out. They're putting it on the car. Do I like this? Do I like that or not? They take it outside. They wash the car. They stayed with me for the week. They brought the cars to my house at the end of the week. They're like, where else, any manufacturer, Mustang, Porsche, Lexus, Cadillac, anywhere, could we go to a business and do that and essentially take the shop for an entire week? And everybody was all about it, and it didn't hurt production. It didn't stop anything.
Yeah.
And yet alone just the ability to have free range to their warehouse. I can't think of any other company that would ever let that happen. And that's why they continue to do it. And I think part of the reason why they don't buy Porsche or other stuff as much as they could, they don't get that experience that we provide.
Yeah.
But that's rare.
Yeah.
Not everybody gets that.
Yeah. I know some of the clients we've had that have shipped their cars here, and we just give them like constant, like daily text updates.
Oh, yeah. That's
photos
huge.
like, hey, this is what's going on. Alex has dropped the engine out to put on the supercharger or whatever. And they're just like, this is awesome. Like, they've had previous cars that they spent $50,000 on mods, and they're like, I didn't hear anything until the car was done.
Well, and I had that with two other individual companies that are well known and more of a corporate sense like. And when I was taking customers' cars and whatnot, there was nothing. It was, okay, why are you here? Okay, sign in. Okay, where are the keys? All right, bye. Never got an update.
Yeah.
Never got photos. Clients never heard nothing. And I'm like, seriously? Like, you have so much opportunity here. You're the name of the name in that particular industry. And are you just so big that you don't care?
Yeah.
And you just know you're going to get business because of your name. But like, when do you lose that customer support? I don't know.
Wait, I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
What are you doing to the Z06 this year?
Hopefully tracking it.
Okay. Besides driving it,
Hopefully rewrapping it.
Yeah. We'd like to get a new wrap on it.
like,
what do you mean?
like, okay. So, do you have anything you want to do it besides track it? Like, if you could do any mods, what would you do? What do you want to add? What's it missing?
A wrap.
Okay,
A different wrap. I mean, that's
agree,
really
I
it.
agree.
I'm really happy with it.
You don't want like the Varus like wide body arrow on it, or
I would destroy that rear diffuser. How low that thing sits.
Yeah.
The customer would destroy it on my car.
That thing would be destroyed. How low that thing
somebody
sits.
that works here.
Yeah.
What about nothing on the interior? You haven't touched that.
It's clean. It's like,
Well, I mean, it's kind of dirty.
I mean, okay, yeah, the white does get a little dirty, but
You wouldn't put Recaros in it?
no, no shot. I've always said, if one day, if I don't know, win the lottery or something, and I got like a ZR1, then I would probably like do like Dottie, gut it like full Z06 like dedicated track race car, and then have like the ZR1 and kind of.
It's my
around.
daily.
Yeah, exactly. You never know when you need 1,000 horsepower, but until then, I don't know. Probably not, because I don't know. Doesn't it throw all kinds of lights and stuff like that?
No, Aaron's got the workaround. It's just like we put that seat in Cliff's car, and
If the seats get too dirty and leather cleaner doesn't work, maybe carbon buckets, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. I finally got Mountain Dew, Baja Blast, and Taco Bell to respond after like a year plus.
And now you're gonna rewrap it.
And now we're gonna take it off and
Mission accomplished.
Do something else.
Yep.
Yeah. So
there you go.
I don't know. I'm really just kind of enjoying it now. It's kind of,
No, that's good.
OEM plus,
drive it.
Nice.
That's what it's meant for. What about you?
Yeah.
E-Ray, what's going on that? What are you doing?
Talking to Aaron about Recaros.
Okay.
So I think that would be the next thing. I mean, I like the seats that I have in it now. So I think I would miss them and the Recaros that he can quote me. They're just black or red.
Okay.
I'm like, Like I'd want to continue to keep that white and black theme, and then me and my love for carbon fiber, they'd be painted. Just because you can.
Yeah.
Carbon fiber's cool, but it's really cool when you paint it. The MKS coilovers would be my next thing. So getting more of a track.
Oh, the MCS ones?
Or MCS, thank you. Trying to get more of a track focus suspension dialed in on it.
They have an E-Ray option?
They're going to.
Okay.
So they're waiting on Rob's feedback on his car because they already have E-Ray stuff.
Or HKS.
HKS.
Sorry, yeah.
MKS.
There's too many brands.
Just throw 3 letters together and boom.
ABC.
It's a coilover company.
Yes, HKS.
Yes, that makes sense.
They've already were looking into E-Ray stuff, so essentially they're just waiting on our feedback on the Z06 to then move to the E-Ray, because I said essentially if you already have Z06, you have Stingray. Like you're right there besides spring rates.
Yep.
And then the front lift change, but I think even then it'll just work.
Yeah.
Because the shock's the same. So yeah, I think doing a street track focused suspension, figuring out front and or rear sway bar, what kind of works with the weight being more 50-50, if I need stiffer or softer. Because Aaron has said, he's like, I think it'll be a great track car. It just needs a few things. And it wouldn't be anything HPDE or time attack, but it would be good for HPDE where you can go out and set some good times and enjoy it. You're not going to necessarily be the most competitive, but it'll still be good.
Yeah. Maintain that balance of like something that you can drive to the track and not rattle your teeth.
You're not
out
ruining
or whatever.
it.
Yeah.
So that would be my next thing, is just trying to get more track stuff. I don't care about drag racing. It doesn't impress me. So that would be where I'm at with it.
Yeah. I think we're moving into our track season, season.
What about you? What do you want to do to your car?
Yeah.
Oh man,
it's on the lift.
Yeah, it's on the lift. Probably should do some maintenance on it. It's
been a minute.
Yeah. I don't think the fluids, at least some of those fluids, haven't been changed since the last time I was at NCM, which was
you're due.
2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, so those are due. The oil was changed last year.
Okay, all right.
Should probably do that again.
It probably has all of 500 miles on it.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Just try to drive it more.
Yeah, which I mean, you were looking at doing a hitch on it because that was kind of your restriction on. You always want to have your bike with you, but you can't really throw that in the passenger seat easily.
Yeah. who knew the 2-seater convertible doesn't have a lot of storage space. So
Hey,
yeah, we'll work on that.
we can put a roof box on it.
If I had a hard top, we could.
I know a guy.
Yeah.
I know a guy who can design brackets too.
Yeah.
Okay, hard top conversion coming on the S2000.
Yeah, if somebody wants to donate OEM hardtop for me, that's great.
Overnight
Right.
parts from Japan.
Yeah, they're only like $10,000 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, there we go. We
drive
all
it. We all want to drive our cars.
We all want to track our cars.
That's good.
Yeah. Great goals.
Yep.
Great goals for this year, guys.
Yep.
Oh man. Well, I guess anything else, or I guess
I think it's good. We'll figure out March's podcast and
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
try to
we
do
have-
this
I
a
mean-
little more often.
Like a month from now, we should have a whole bunch of exciting things to talk about.
Yeah.
yeah, because we'll have drag racing, Ron Fella's experience. We'll have some good talks. It may just be
Yeah.
the three of us again.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know if you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Thank you guys for taking the time out of the day to come yap into some
course.
microphones.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like down below, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next Paragon Performance Podcast.